Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday Tech Talk on a Wednesday. Do apologise for last night's postponement. That's the right word, isn't it? Postponement. Do come in and say hello. It is 7:30 and normally it would be a Tuesday night, but because of yesterday's postponement, we are now 7:30 live tonight on Wednesday. So I do apologise for the delay, but hey, better late than never, I always say, and it gave you another 24 hours to enter the competition anyway. So well done to all of those amazing entries, which I sadly have not had the time. I've seen them, but I have not had the time to comment on them. Hey, Josie, I did see your card. Beautiful entry. Thank you so much. So if you did enter last night, do say hello in the comments. All your cards were stunning. There were some really cool ideas, and I love the way how it was flipped and then on a curtain and really creative going there. So well done, everybody. So yeah, no, decided to go to the beach yesterday. I was like, oh, bugger you lot, I'm going to the beach. And hey, Jen, can't wait to catch up with you on Friday. Check out your new digs. Really looking forward to heading over that way. So no, it's been a crazy couple of days, and there are just times when normal life gets in the way, isn't it? And I enjoyed it too. I probably needed the time out at the beach. It was really good. So I was on a wee mission to find curly twisted driftwood for my upcoming floral art competition. So yay, JJ, how you going, girl? Oh, it's getting close to that retreat. So if you are watching and you're coming to the retreat, I did post a challenge. Go and check out the private Facebook group for the Live-In Retreat. There is a very special challenge up for you ladies. Judy, oh, how are you? It's not going to be a retreat without you, Judy, I must say. I am a little bit gutted about that. But you will be there with us in spirit. One of your sisters is representing, so that's the main thing. And I think... just going to check me notes here. I think it's just Lynn. Or is Pam here too? No, just Lynn. Just double checking. Yep, that's okay. Hey, Jenny B, we'll get to see you there as well. Beck, hello. Me and Beck have Beck has just rung me with the most exciting news. When we go to Las Vegas, there's a place called The Sphere and The Wizard of Oz. Now, some of you may have mentioned it, and I was like, oh, I don't want to see a movie. And once I investigated it, it's actually way more than that. So we are going. I'm very excited to be going to see that. Brilliant, brilliant. Never probably going to be going back there to see it again. Leonie, how are you? I hope you are well. I cannot wait to see you in October at the retreat as well. Right, tonight I'm home alone actually, which is quite good. It's quite nice. Until I go to sleep, and then I'm like, such a sap. We're going to make the wiper card. Now, you may have done it before in my class, and I can't actually remember if I've done it on a live before, but it's such a great card, we're going to do it again if we have, because I have a really bad memory and I can't remember what I have and haven't done. Right, you know what it's like. So I'm going to flip the, oh, Marianne! Oh, you had the most spectacular day in Queenstown. The weather, 58 days. Oh God, I'm not ready for that. Crikey. Oh, and so good to see Elizabeth came to visit me today. I was at her beautiful granddaughter. It was so nice. Leslie, Deirdre, hello. Right, we're going to flip you over. And Donna Gray's out there. The amazing Donna Gray. Can't wait to see you in November as well. And then we get to see you again in March. No, not March. Yeah, March. We go to Sydney. I get to see Donna and Beck. Why am I going to comment my password out loud on the internet? God, I'm intelligent. Right, just got my iPad up so I can see what we're doing. So we're going to need some bits of cardstock. So the first thing you're going to have to do is grab your trimmer. And I will click on here. And we'll see if we can... Oh, and do apologise for my big gnarly... I cannot get the sucker to heal. Jacinta, Joycelyn, how are you? I hope you're all well. So, we're basically going to cut a card base in half. So, it's 10.5 centimetres by 14.9. And you're going to need 2 bits of it, okay? Now, we're going to score at 2 centimetres I like to use that side when I'm doing anything under 1 inch because it's too tricky to try and do it that way. So 2 centimeters, and then I just flip it around, and 4 centimeters. So 2 and 4. So there's a 2 and a 4, and we're going to do the same on the other bit, this bit here. So, oh, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. God, I've got the camera all ass about face, haven't I? Sally, how are you? Yeah, so that goes there on the 2. Score it at 2, and then you want to score it again at 4 centimeters. Centimeters, ladies, centimeters, not those ugly inches. Right. So now that's it. That is the mechanism part. Now we need a little piece of cardstock that is 2 centimeters by, I don't know, 2 centimeters by 7. That sounds like a good number. I have not measured the mechanism, but that's about, it looks about that size. So 2 by 7. And then what we need to do is get a little pencil, and we just need to find 2 centimeters along the edge. So from there to there is 2 centimeters, okay? So I'll hold it up. So from the end to there is 2 centimeters, and then we're going to score it from that 2 centimeter mark to the opposite corner. I'll show you, hang on. Ooh, that's the cutty blade. Don't cut it, just score it. I'll draw a line so that you can see. See, we scored it like that. Makes sense? Fingers butt. Yay. Right, what else? Comments. I'm just going to try and keep up. Sandra P, how are you? Deirdre, I got my holiday next Tuesday. Holiday? You going on holiday? What else have we got? Evelyn, did you get my email, Evelyn? You won't be seeing me in November. I'm not. Oh, no, Las Vegas for you. That's okay. We will send you pictures. It just won't be the same without the terrible trio. Sorry, what else is there? Josie. Oh, right. So there we go. We've got our little doofus here. Now, when you're attaching it to your card, I'll talk about that in a minute. What we'll do now is we're going to fold these. So basically we do a valley and a mountain. I don't know where my bone folders have gone. I really don't. I mean, I packed them up for classes and then I can't remember where the heck I put them. Oh, if you could see my craft room, you'd be appalled. I say appalled. And then this one is a mountain and a valley also. Okay. Right, so we're just going to put that there. So, what I like to do is the score lines for the top go on the left, and the score lines for the bottom of the card are on the right. Okay, so lefty, righty. That's how I always know my left and right. That makes an L, and that's the hand I write with. So the first thing we do is we're going to stick glue along that first piece there, up to the first score line. Okay. Oop. So that's the first thing we do, and we're just going to glue that straight down on top of that other piece, making sure it all lines up nicely. So make sure it's all nicely lined up. Give it a squidge. Squidge is a professional crafting word. Christine, how are you? Oh, good. I'm glad you got it. I can't say where I'm going, wee person. Oh, that's right. That's right. I know your holiday. I hope you have a lovely time. Bring me back a souvenir. Okay. Now, just glue that bit there and then open it up. And now we have the score line there, okay? And the second line is there. Hopefully you know what a right angle is. So that's a right angle like that, you know, where this is a right angle. Okay, so that's a right angle. So what you want to do is make sure that the right angle that hasn't got this is in the corner. See how there is a score line? It's got to be like that, the right angle and the score line going down. If you have it the other way, like this, where the right angle has the score line, it won't work. It'll be backwards. So when you glue it on, make sure that the score line is up here and it goes down to the bottom right. Okay, so your right angle has nothing on it. So there's a wee diagram. So that's the right angle of the tag, and then you score goes that way. Make sure that the right angle doesn't have the score line going through it. So That's correct. That is incorrect. Okay, see, wrong, right. Hope that makes sense. So once you've got it the right way, I'll just keep an eye on the comments so everybody knows what I'm up to. Hello, Charlotte. Once you've got that the right way, put glue in the right angle corner, just like that. Okay. And try and use your thick white if you can. The thin stuff. It's okay, but I just prefer the thicker stuff. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put the edge of your mechanism up against that fold line that we've adhered down. Hey, Philippa! I don't know, about there's good. Even about, I'm going to go a bit higher. So about there, right? So you're just going to line it up against, and then you fold that over and give it a smudgy. Another professional crafting word, smudgy. Hello, Kay, how are you? Oh, I'm going to see you in March as well. Oh, it's going to be the best year ever next year. So now that is attached, okay? So you can see that's attached. And you can squidge that down now. All right, see? And that's, it'll be like that. Right. So now we are going to put glue on this panel down here. It's a fun, I think this is one of the best cards for kids. Or grown-up kids that, you know, tattoo with things, because I'm a tattooer. I'm one of these people, Bart tells me off all the time. I go to the shop and I have to touch everything. Very tactile. I've got to touch. He says, put it down, he says. You haven't brought it? Put it down. I said, but I can't. I've got to touch it. So, and that's that. So now we have this thing like that, right? And that just gets pushed down there for now, because it won't stay down until we've got things on it. But that's basically, see, it won't go down by itself at the moment because there's nothing on it. And that's basically the mechanism. It's pretty easy, right? You can all do that. Okay, so it's sticking up there. So now we get to do the fun part. We get to decorate. So I thought, what better paper to use than the new Christmas paper? I know this is one of Beck Hall's favourites. So we're going to pull this out. Rather than me stamp an image and have you painstakingly watch me colour it in, I'm just going to cut one of these out because who's got time to watch me colour in? Which one? Oh, I can't like the dogs. Christmas gone to the dogs, maybe? What else have we got in here? Oh, there's that. Oh, the houses are pretty cool. What else? 2 houses. What's on the back of the houses? Letterboxes. See, enough letterboxes in my job. No, I'm going to go with the dogs, I think. Dogs in a car. So let's pull this out. And we're going to use a bit of, grab your trimmer. So this area here that we're covering, this area here, obviously it is 10.5 centimeters because that's the standard height of a card. And then this bit here is actually, it's quite a weird measurement. It's about 10.9. So I just cut my paper at 10 by 10.5. But if you're using a pattern, make sure you cut the 10.5 this way. All right. So we're going to go 10.5 this way. And then we'll go 10 centimeters this way. And we're going to put that on the front like that. Actually, I think I need to you know me, I have to double layer that because it's just going to drive me nuts. So we're going to cut ourselves a 10 centimeter strip. Whoop, save that for later. Flip this around. 10.5. I need 2 of these, so I might as well cut 2 while I'm here. I'll see if I can grab Dot. Hello, how are you? Oh, I can't wait to see you in October as well. Life is just grand. Oh, I need you to make this a bit smaller. I just can't help myself. I have to have double layers. I know. It's the OCD in me, which I think is getting worse as I get older. Right. But let's not tell too many people. Okay, so that's going to go. See, that looks so much nicer, double layered, does it not? So, yes, Beck loves this paper. I've often thought about, I can see there are these websites that will print photos into paper. I thought it'd be quite cool to take lots of photos of our dogs, our own, and have paper like this with all my own dogs running around being stupid. There we go. So that's going to go on the very front of my card. That's going to be my front decorative panel. So I will just glue this on. Bear with me. I think that's buttoned up again. I haven't cleaned my nozzle and it gets a bits, you know, it just gets bits stuck up it. And every now and then I have to squidge it out a bit. Oh, and it is getting low as well. So I'll just go back to the trusty old Tombow. Right. Whoa, that poured out real fast. That's because it's super warm in here tonight. So there's that. Okay. So that's easy. You can all do that. So 10.5 centimetres by 10. So make sure if you've got a pattern that the width is 10.5. And now we just need some 10 by 1.5 centimetre strips. Oops, that's all pouring out. Put that in there. Do you find that if your room is really warm that your glue decides to have a mind of its own? Okay, bring this back. So, was the 10 centimetre one? No, that was the 10.5. That's the 10 centimetre. So I'm going to go just over the 1.5 centimetre, probably about 1.7 centimetres. I just think it looks nicer if it's a bit closer to the edge. And so yeah. Hello, Ann Tup. I'm the same. I know I'm a bit naughty. I mean, I get it going eventually, but the old. Right, chuck that on there. And these are just decorative pieces to go down on this side here. And I might put DSP on these as well. Whoops, shoot. That's a good thing with Tombow. You've got a bit of time to manoeuvre. Right. I know that's what the clear cap is for. Oh, but who puts lids on things? God, I don't even put the lid on the milk in the fridge. My room never feels... I know, you do look like you lived at the Arctic centre of the world. You need to have a big fireplace put in, Beck, I reckon. We need to get rid of that tool room and then just push right out past that. Hope nobody's listening. Right, so that's that. I don't know what I'll do there yet. I'll come back to that. So now what I'm going to do, obviously, is cut out, I think, the big dog. I think the big dog is the best one. Don't know what type of dog that is, but it's kind of cute. If anybody knows what this dog is, do let me know. Saint Bernard, maybe? No, I don't think so. What are those big ones called? Well, he might not be big. He's just bigger than everything else on the list. And, yeah, we need a working bee. We need to push that tool room out, and, you know, that can just go elsewhere. And then we can just extend that craft area right out to the back. Oh, geez, I'll get in trouble if I say that. Her hubby has the back half of the room, if anyone's wondering why. But Brett's a pretty good guy. He's a pretty good guy. He certainly wouldn't mind, I'm sure, with a bit of encouragement. Bribery, maybe. Right, so I'm just going to cut the dog out. Now, somebody posted on my Facebook page the other day about World Fussy Cutting Day. So I can't remember when it is. It's coming up. So if you're a fussy cutter, we should all get... A lot of people love it, and a lot of people hate it. I'm in the I love to fussy cut group. I could quite easily sit on the chair at night and just fussy cut all the dogs out of this paper. Not a problem. And you do turn the paper. You never ever move the hand with the scissors. You only move the hand that holds the paper, if that's a help to those of you that aren't keen on fussy cutting. If you watch me, I'm just turning the paper with my left hand. And I know it is harder for left-handed people. It does pay to get an investment into proper left-handed scissors. Or those scissors that you squeeze. They're quite good. I have a lady, Glennis, that comes to my classes, and she is left-handed, and she has those. So anyway, round the dog's muzzle. And if it comes to cats and dogs, what are you into? Are you... Oh, Burmese mountain dog. Crikey, Brett would have a hissy fit. No, he wouldn't. We'd charm him over. I'm sure we could charm him over. I'll work on that in March. Okay, so are you a cat person or a dog person? Do tell. So what I like to do, as you know, is I like to then glue these onto a piece of cardstock to make them super strong. I do not like fluffy bits of paper that could potentially get ripped. So do take the time, and once you've cut it out, glue it onto a piece of solid cardstock, like so, and just squidge that down. Oh, Anne's a fussy cutter. Oh, good girl. Sandra is not. Oh, your shaky hands. Fair enough. I get that. My mum obviously no longer does cutting out because of her shaky hands as well. But that's why they invented things like the Brother Scan and Cut and the Cricut. So you don't have to. You just put it in and it does it for you. And, but you're a very creative person, Sandra P. So well done. Now I can't wait to see you in October as well. I'm going to catch up with so many people in October. Don't make me cry when I have to go home either, because, you know, I'm already preparing for that. Right. If you're a demonstrator in New Zealand, are you going to the demonstrator event in Auckland? Let me know. Obviously, I'm not, because it is cheaper to fly to Australia for a holiday than it is to fly to Auckland on the domestic airline route. I know, ridiculous. I wish Jetstar would fly out of Invercargill. Did you know that the Invercargill airport is longer than the Wellington airport? We can take international planes. We have a security now, so, you know, hopefully, we're not that far from Dunedin, just a hop, skip and a jump. So who knows, wouldn't it be nice to have international flights out of the mighty Invercargill? And of course, Invercargill is so popular now that Popeye's Chicken have just opened in Invercargill. I have a Cameo. Oh, crack it out. I'm getting used to fussy cutting. Oh, Kay's a bird person. Sandra is a cat person. Barbara's cats and kittens. Of course, I don't mind either, but of course, mainly a... So when we put this in, when this goes down, you can't make it too high that it hits against that. So we've probably got about an inch above there that we could use. And then that's... So we're going to now glue the dog. And I think we might glue him that way. So it looks like he's leaping out of the card. So I'm going to put adhesive over the tab bit here. Just like that. Becca's both. Yeah, cats and dogs. It would be nice if I could have both, except my dogs would like to eat said cat. They don't like both. They don't like sharing. I might just put that back up there a bit. So I'm going to put my little dog on there and make sure his little leg goes in. Get your leg in there, mate. Okay. So you do your gluing on while the card is flat. And then he will jump down. Get down in there. Oh, look, it works too. Okay, we're going to squidge that down again. So now, hello. This paw's going to catch on there, so that probably wasn't my brightest idea. I might just have to move that paw. And the strip that you put down in there has to be 2 centimetres. It's got to be this. So if you make these bigger, say if you were to make these scores at 3 and 6, your strip could be 3 centimetres. You can't put a wider strip down there. It just won't work. I'm just wondering if I'm able to pull them off and start again. Hang on. I don't want to rip the paper too much. Ooh, crikey. No. Pop down there. Stay down there. So, yeah, there's little foots just catching on there. I could chop his foot off. No one would know. We'll just chop it off a little bit. There we go. There we go. That works better. So just be careful. Maybe I should have temporarily put that on with a glue dot just to see where it was going to work and then go from there. But basically that's it. It's called a wiper card because it's like a window wiper. So that is all you need to do. And then, of course, you can put your sentiment on the front. I've got some samples that I've made earlier. Dot is correct spelling is the Bernese mountain dog. Was the dog person now a cat person? Tim wants a dog. Get the dog, Tim. Tim, are you watching? Don't be reluctant, Sandra. Best thing you could do is get a dog, honestly. Romantic walks with a dog. Nothing beats a romantic night like a dog snoring and farting in between you as you lay in bed. We have 2 dogs that lay in between us snoring and farting. Right, here we go. Now, all of my samples are Christmas cards because I'm a little bit Christmas card fiend at the moment. So this is the first one that I made today. Now, this is retired DSP. I don't think you won't see this DSP around anymore, but it's super cute. And it comes up with a little reindeer. Woohoo! Woohoo! I haven't done the back, but don't worry, I've done the back on this one. So write your message on the back. So this one here is just a very simple Christmas wreath. Okay, and up pops the truck. Woohoo! Just like that. Now, you know that little mechanism that I was showing you earlier? If you accidentally glue it on the wrong side, this is what happens. So I had my piece of paper upside down and I glue it on this side by mistake, but it still works. And what I've done is the front part, I've cut it in half. So this piece here, you can trim it down. You could cut it in half. So just bear in mind when you do cut it in half that when it closes, that your item doesn't stick out too far on the bottom. See, it just sticks out a little bit. But there you have a wee star and a snowman. Woohoo! So, and when they sit on the person's desk, they will sit with the, so you can see how that one opens differently. They will sit with the little truck poking up, and then this one would sit with the deer just poking out. Because they do kind of sit like that, you see. So, yeah. So bear in mind when it's sitting on someone's desk, I probably should have straightened that up a bit. But there you go. That's the wiper card. Now, of course, there will be directions and instructions tomorrow. Oh, you like the snowman one? I think he's cute. I like the little dudes here, and he's all, hello, hello. But you see, I had to cut the corner of the star off because when I closed it, the star is right there. So you've got to be really careful when you do these lower ones that you don't make the item too big. So he just had to be a little bit chopped on the star there. But it still works really well. But yeah, I do love a good wiper card. I think they're a lot of fun. And I could play with it for ages. But I will finish this one off and I will do photos and everything tomorrow. But yeah, basically you just put, you can double layer the back and put your writing, your message on the back. Oh, everyone likes the little snowman one. He's quite cute, isn't he? I do like him. But that was a mistake. I glued it on the wrong side. So the card originally was like this. This was how the card was originally. When I opened it, I realized I'd accidentally glued the mechanism on the right-hand side. So now he swipes up this way, whereas these ones all swipe up that way. So if you make a mistake, don't panic. You just turn the card upside down and then rearrange things, okay? So yeah, hope you like those. So I'm going to just move those away. Ah, cool. Everybody's liking it. That's what I like to hear. And I hope you all give it a go. Now I'm just going to turn the camera over. Oh, cool. Everyone's loving that snowman one, isn't they? Stay. Right, so, of course, for those that don't know me, my name is Fiona. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. On a Tuesday, I do this crafting, but I couldn't do it last night. So last week, we did the pleated paper. Oh my gosh, you girls, I just am overwhelmed with the work that you do. It really is gorgeous stuff. And I wish I had to, I will go through and comment on them all. This week has been freaking mental. Do you guys have those weeks where it's just mental? I tell you, I don't know whether I'm forwards or backwards or what the hell I'm doing sometimes. I'm just going to quickly look at some of these cards. Now, there was this one from Ollie. See, Ollie folded it a different way, so it looks like curtains. I loved that. I thought that was super cool. Go, Ollie. And then there was... this one here from Jill. So she did one up and one down. Isn't that cool? I love that. And her choice of papers just worked beautifully. And then there was another one that I really... Well, I love them all. Where is it? Oh, here. This one with the tree. So the paper looks like such like a foliage background, and then the tree on the top. Just pièce de résistance. I mean, they're all gorgeous. They really are. But and it's so funny. Anne Field, she was using this paper. I was using that paper just yesterday. So we were crafting with the same paper. Marilyn Bratpool, I love hers as well. She used that Japanese paper that we have. Just loved it. And it looks so nice. And then there was another one. Where is it? Oh, here. Good old black and white. Black and white paper. Can't go wrong. How beautiful is that? I've had a major... I know, my brain is fried. And then I realised, oh my God, it's only Wednesday. I've still got 2 more days to go. Right, so let's get a prize on the go. What's the time? 1 minute overdue. 1 minute, that's pretty good for me. Right, so we actually had 23 entries for the pleated paper. Josie, Marilyn B, Evelyn, Linda, Glennis, Judy O, Elaine, Leonie, Carol, Lynn C, Jill, Elizabeth, Ollie, Ann T, Lynn M, Anita, Sandra, Melissa, Raywin, Barbara, Ann F, Deirdre, and Marilyn C. So, woohoo! Well done, ladies. So, I would like you all now, please, to cross your fingers, cross your toes, and rub your lucky knickers. Are we ready? Tap that. Here we go. So, good. As you know, I'd love to give you all a prize, but I'm not that rich. I might be soon. I bought a lottery ticket. Who's our winner? Linda, chicken dinner. Well done. Linda is just smashing it out of the park tonight. Now, what are we going to give the gorgeous Linda? Oh, actually, what arrived the other day that I had to stash aside? I had, oh, my leg's gone numb. Oh, what am I going to give Linda? What have we got in my wee stash? I don't know what she's got and what she hasn't got because, you know, my darling Linda is a demonstrator in my team. And, you know what? Linda, would you like an A4 pack of DSP of your choice? So, you just pick the colour, any colour, Linda. A4 DSP, and it's coming your way. Coming your way, because that's easy. When people are in my team, it's hard to give prizes because they tend to buy everything, which is great. Great for me. So I'm just going to write down Linda A4 colour. A4 cardstock. Did I say DSP? I meant cardstock. A4 cardstock. Pick a colour, any colour, and it's all yours. Yay. So the only thing I want to talk to you about quickly before you go, October the 5th is a Sunday, and I have got an open home. If you would like to just pop in and make 1 Christmas card or 10 Christmas cards, it's an open home. So do come and make some Christmas cards. On October the 4th, this Saturday, that's actually World Card Making Day. And there is a Stampin' Up event online. If you'd like to know more about that, reach out. I'm unable to do it because I'm a guest speaker at a different event. So unfortunately, I won't be able to do that. But I am going to do Christmas cards on Sunday, October 5th here. Now, the other thing was, I had something else to tell you. It's just gone out of my brain. Oh, geez, I can't remember what it was now. In one ear and out the other. Oh, on Sunday the 28th, I have my craft day here, but it is fully booked, so that's irrelevant. Oh, man, what was I going to say? I can't remember. No, it's gone. It'll come to me later. I'll do a post. What was that? Oh, class in the box. Class in the Box is back. Oh, and the DSP and ribbon shares, okay? I only ordered it last Wednesday, remember? I couldn't order it until the catalogue went live. So they haven't arrived yet. As soon as they arrive, I'm going to give them the chop, 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 and then I'll pop them in the post out to everybody that ordered the DSP and ribbon shares. So apart from that, I don't have a lot else to tell you. If you have any questions, do let me know. And as I said earlier, I will post some information about these cards tomorrow. I've got a big day tomorrow, so I don't know what time. Actually, if I get my shit together, I should do it tonight, and then it's done, really, isn't it? I need to write Linda's name on that note there, because no point just writing the prize without a person's name. So, yay. Hope you're watching, Linda. Chuck that on there. Right. I think that's it. Toodle pip. See ya. Oh, and don't forget, there'll be a sketch challenge on Friday, and then I will be back on Sunday night for our tips and tricks. All right, bye for now.